It's like right. That's weird. Is it? I think. Yes, it is. There's time. You don't have to be mean. Okay.
Hi everyone, it's Hope. Welcome to Hope's World, where I share stories through sound and video. And today I am cleaning my room, and I'm going to talk about decluttering because I clearly need to do it. This is like everything I've accumulated over my life that I haven't already gotten rid of. So please don't judge me, but also judge me if you'd like. I don't care.
Am I stopping it?
Yep.
Hi everyone. So, as we all know, the new year is right around the corner, and what better way to welcome it than by decluttering your space and starting fresh? So that's me. That's Emily. Maybe you remember them. Yeah, my twin. And this is the current state of the room. Not great. So I'm actually filming myself so that way I feel like someone's holding me accountable, because otherwise this would not be getting cleaned. So I actually started cleaning back in July, August-ish, but I had to take a couple-month break because I burnt myself out because I tried to tackle it all at once. So I'm going to share with you my experience with decluttering, and I'll hopefully be able to give you any tips or anything I learned. Before I dive into how I did this, I want to talk about why. And so decluttering is something I've always struggled with. I tend to hold on to literally everything. I have a hard time of letting go of things, sometimes for sentimental reasons, other times because I'll convince myself that I will need the things someday, even though I will literally never need it. But worst of all, I, for some reason, assign emotions to objects and feel like I'm hurting their feelings if I get rid of them, which then makes me feel guilty to just let go of it. But yeah. So for me, decluttering is more than just getting rid of things. It's letting go of memories. Hala. It's letting go of memories of past versions of myself, and that's emotionally challenging. And there's a part of me that believes that if I throw something away, I'm also throwing away a piece of who I am. And going through all of my belongings is like going through my whole life, and throwing it away feels like I'm throwing that life away. And it hurts. And having been through a lot of trauma, getting rid of things, especially things that remind me of my innocence and happiness, makes me feel like that part of me with light in her eyes and a spark is dead.
Remember, this is from my first YouTube videos.
Yeah. But yeah, so I surround myself and cushion myself with random objects to protect myself subconsciously and to hold on to who I once was. Sorry. I don't want to let go of my past, and I don't want to forget about the parts of me that were happy, and I don't want to know who I am now when I let go of all these things. So that's why it's kind of difficult for me to let go of things. And like I'll even like attach memories to certain things. Like I have clothes like I will hold on to because it was like what I was wearing the last time I saw someone before they passed away. Yeah, just all that. So holding on to all of these things that no longer serve me is holding me back, and it's keeping me stuck in the past. It keeps my mind cluttered. It makes my depression worse, and it's preventing me from creating the space in the life that I truly want. So I knew I had to do something, and if you resonate with anything I've said so far, please give yourself permission to do the same. And if you need someone else to say it for you, then this is your sign. You have full permission to let go of everything that no longer serves you. And I believe in you, you can do it. So this process was not easy. There were moments of frustration, doubt, and where I wanted to give up because it was just too emotionally painful for me. But I pushed through, and in the end, I feel like a big weight has been lifted off of me, and I'm still working on getting rid of things. There were things I still struggled to get rid of even in the video. So, yeah, like I know I still got to work on that. But once I did this, I feel like I have a clean slate and like I can start. I'm interrupting myself.
I've had this since I was in kindergarten. It was my earth smock.
Anyway, but yeah, so I feel like I have a clean slate now, and like I can
have a purse with the socks I had from the hospital from my heart surgery.
She's interrupting me.
They've literally been in the bag since
Anyway. So I feel like I have a clean slate now, and like I can start.
I found a lot of cough drops. I'm not sure if they're good still. Probably not, right?
No, they're not. Please throw them out. But yeah, so I feel like I have a clean slate and like I can start over. And a lot of experiences in my life have made me wish I could just hit a reset button. And this process actually helped me feel some sense of a new life. So I highly recommend it. And so here are some strategies that either helped me or that I wish I did that could have made this process easier. And nothing's, like this isn't going to work for everyone. That bag is great. But, it might work. Next day. Oh, wow. Yeah, ignore my outfit. I don't know what's going on there. So here are some strategies that helped me. So set small goals. This is something I wish I did. Don't try to declutter everything at once. Even if you're starting with one drawer, one shelf, or one room, take it one step at a time. Terrible moment. So ask yourself, do I really need this? Does it bring me joy? Do I use it regularly? I still had things I kept that I did not, follow these questions for. So please follow them. And please be honest with yourself. Don't hold on to things out of guilt or obligation. I did that too. So yeah, I still have things to get rid of.
I had a manifestation board. It was probably going to make me look like a weep. I wanted to manifest being able to speak a bunch of languages. I can say I can do that, thankfully. I wanted to manifest perfect grades, so I took my grade report card, and I changed all the grades to 100, and then I wrote Hope's a genius in the comments under each one. I forgot why I put BTS on here. I think I wanted to meet them or go to one of their concerts, and I wanted to meet Jungkook. I put this one because I wanted flawless skin. I put this because I was hoping our school would switch to uniforms, so that way I wouldn't have to pick out outfits every day. I wanted to be better at piano and violin. I think I've improved. I put this because I wanted a thigh gap. And this because I wanted to be thin. And this because I didn't want to sweat. Toxic standards. And yet I put all this and then I wrote love yourself. So I think it's time for it to go though.
Wow, she's psychotic. Anyway, another thing, you can use the 1-year rule. So if you have something that you haven't used in the past year, yeah, the pain I felt, get rid of it. And if you, feel like you still want to keep something, this is something I also did, is if you feel you really want to keep it and see if you use it within the next 3 to 6 months.
I was really into magic. I had a bunch of magic kits. So here's I don't know how to do it still. I guess it was supposed to be something like that. And then I was also really into fairies when I was young, so I had that wand. And I don't remember how, but it broke. So my dad got me another one. I think I want to keep this as a reminder for myself. I don't know. Maybe I'll put it on my wall. Or maybe I'll give it to my kid in the future.
Wow, sad boy hours. Anyway, yeah. So if you don't use something within the next 3 to 6 months, just get rid of it. Or, if you want to go as long as a year, just do that. Do you. But yeah, I'm getting kind of annoyed with myself because of how I edited this. Wow, she's grooving. So next tip. Donate or sell your unwanted items. This is a great way to give your things new life and possibly make some extra cash. And if you feel guilt for getting rid of things, it might put your mind at ease knowing someone else may put it to good use rather than it just be sitting in your space. But yeah. And here's another tip. This is something I really wish I did, which was reward yourself for your progress. Please appreciate what you're doing for yourself and celebrate it. it's hard to let go of things, but you're growing, and that's amazing. And I'm proud of myself for getting this far. So if you get this far, or if you're taking these steps, I'm proud of you too. And another thing I did that I think helped was finding an accountability partner. I had Emily there at first, so I felt at least some form of pressure to do the things, like just because someone was there. But then I moved on to using the camera, so that way I could continue going, because Emily has a life that they gotta live too. So I set up a camera, and I let that be, I let myself, like I pretended that you people were all watching me, and knowing that I was going to be putting this up on the internet made me work a lot faster and keep myself focused. We're on to day 3 now. But yeah, so it kept me focused because I knew I wanted to make progress to show. But yeah, so highly recommend, even if you don't show it to people, like just film yourself doing it. And that can be a form of pressure to help you get things done. Let me see if I have any extra tips for you. I kind of mentioned everything already. But yeah, so I know this can be cluttering. Oh my god, I know this can be challenging, but I also know from my own experience with it that it can be incredibly rewarding. And it's not just about getting rid of things, it's about making space for the things that truly matter. And at the end of the day, all of the things I got rid of, yes, they mattered in the moment when I was appreciating them, but after that, they were just becoming things that weighed me down. And they clearly didn't matter the way that they should have, or that the way that they should have for me to have kept them for as long as I did. So at the end of this, me reflecting, so decluttering my space has been one of the best things I've done for myself this year, and I'm really proud of myself, and I'm going to keep going with it. But I just feel lighter, more organized, and more in control of my life. And if you're thinking about decluttering your space, I really encourage you to go for it. I promise you won't regret it. You might regret it in the moment, honestly. But you won't once it's done. And yeah, I don't know. There's still things I gotta get rid of, and I'm still trying to pressure myself to get rid of those things, but I'm working on it, and I've made a massive amount of progress. Probably in these past 3 days, I've gotten rid of more than I did when I initially started cleaning back in July. There's still things I gotta get rid of. There's also still things that are just chilling in my room. Oh, right, she broke. I wonder if I should get rid of that. Oh yeah, here's another thing. If it's broken, get rid of it. There's me vacuuming. But yeah, so I have things that are still chilling in my room because I don't have anywhere for them to go right now, but I at least have them set aside in like a bag or something. Like, yes, I'm getting rid of this, okay? And I also have things that I wanted to hang up and like decorate, but I also ran out of like command strips, so I gotta redo that. But yeah, so this is the finished room currently. I think I made a lot of progress. I'm really proud of myself. You do this, let me know how it turns out. But thank you so much for joining me on this journey, and I appreciate you being here, for sharing this time with me, and I really encourage you to take these steps for yourself if you need to. I really think it'll change your life. You know, it's a nice way to start the new year, or like to come into the new year with a fresh start. And I think I really needed that, and I hope that anyone else who does need that too will also take action. But yeah, so thank you so much for joining me. I hope you guys have a great day or night. Subscribe if you'd like to. Like this if you like content like this. So I know what to keep making. And thank you. Have a great night. Oh my god, I'm like rambling. Yeah, so have a great day or night. Yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.